founder Acharya. Yes, beta. Yes, what did you say?
Mataji, I want to change the number given in the WhatsApp group.
You can just message me. I will update it. Okay. You can send me a message
Mataji.
directly. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Yes, beta.
Attendance scheme, Mataji.
That I will give after the class. Okay. In between the class, I will give you. Don't worry for attendance. Okay. So today the chapter is content of the Gita summarized. We'll just do the summary of what we have learned till now. Yesterday was the summary of Gita, which is second chapter. Yes, beta.
In the Gita it is written it is Karma Yoga.
Yes, Karma Yoga. This is just the summary we are talking about. We are talking about the second chapter. Okay, today is Karma Yoga only. Second chapter is the summary of Bhagavad-Gita. Okay. Okay, the content of the Gita summary. We'll just go through that. What all we have learned in first chapter. Anybody remembers?
Arjuna seeing the battlefield.
Yes, correct. And he was seeing and he was lamenting. What are the 5 reasons he was saying to not fight?
Compassion, no enjoyment, sin, family tradition,
Family tradition.
Indecision. Very nice. So now after all that, in yesterday, in summary, the Gita summary, in second chapter, Krishna spoke first time. Okay, because in the first chapter he did not speak. He was just listening to, like a good teacher. A teacher usually listens to what his students has to say, you know. So he'll just keep on. He was just listening to Arjuna, what all he was saying. He was saying blah 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 blah. This I'm feeling like that. How will I do? How can I kill? What is my duty and all? And finally, in second chapter 2.7, anybody remembers that shloka? How he surrendered to Krishna? Karpanya dosho pahata swabhava.
Ichchami tvam dharma samudashetva.
Very nice. So he was saying that I am confused with of my duties. What should I do? Please tell me. You instruct me. What is good for me? You tell me. I will do that. So he was asking, and he surrendered to the Lord. Right. From there onwards, Krishna started speaking. Krishna, now finally, Krishna said you have to renounce your work. So Arjuna wants to know what is better, renunciation or Nishkama Karma Yoga. So today we are seeing Karma Yoga, chapter third. So Krishna is saying do your activity, do your karma. What is karma? Your activity, your actions, right? What you do, if you do good, you get good results, bro. Like that, you have to do your karma also. So Krishna is saying, well, Arjuna wants to know, should I renounce my work? Should I take sannyasa? Or should I do what should be done? Should I do my karma or my activity? So work has a sacrifice for Vishnu. Krishna is saying that you have to work, but you have to do it for the Lord. You have to sacrifice the results, everything for the Lord. You should not expect the results, but you are supposed to do your activity. That is your duty. So being a Kshatriya, Arjuna's duty was to fight. What is your duty? Being a student, what is your duty?
My duty is to study.
Yes, very nice. To study well, very 100%. You have to dedicate 100% of your attention, intelligence, mind, everywhere. It should be towards your study. That is your duty. Do it very perfectly. Definitely, you are going to get the results. You are definitely going to get the fruit of the result, whatever you do. But you don't have the decision, like you can't control the fruit. No, it is Krishna's mercy. If he wants to give, he will definitely give to you. So you don't have to think about it. Okay. Om Adhyana Timirandasya Dhyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilita Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषाय शून्यवादी पाशांत देशतारिणी जयो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य Prabho Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna. Everyone chant.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you so much. Yes, in we just do a recap. Yesterday we have also seen that from like the baby is born and some after some time some boyhood he becomes little big and then he becomes adult, right? Youth and then adult and then after that senior citizen. He's going to go through these stages. Everyone, maybe it may be the boy, girl, animal, whoever, even the trees grow and finally they also die. So it is the continuous process in 2.30. Who wants to chant it quickly?
Mataji, can I chant?
Yes, Nitin, chant.
Tihinosmit yatha dehe kaumaran yovanam chara tatha dehanta praptir dhiras tatra namuhyati.
Very
Krishna.
good. Yeah, Hare Krishna. So, as an embodied soul, because see, this soul is not moving now, no? It is just growing. The soul is the same. What is the size of the soul? Who is telling me?
1 by 10,000.
One by 10,000 of a tip of hair.
A tip of the hair, very nice. So that small, it is so minute it is, and it keeps on passing from this baby and to it is not passing, actually it is growing. The soul is not growing, the body is growing, but the same soul is there till here. Okay, after that, after the senior citizen, the person becomes old and the body is useless. What happens? The soul moves to another body. Okay, this is what the shloka says. As an embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. It only passes after death. Okay, the self-realized soul is not bewildered by such changes. It is like changing the clothes. From one old clothes, we are wearing a new cloth. It is like you don't have to lament for that. Krishna is telling this to Arjuna because Arjuna is lamenting that, oh, I'm going to kill all my relatives. What will happen and all. That's why Krishna confirmed that you don't have to worry because no one is going to. Yes. Okay. In between someone.
Mataji,
Yeah.
Mataji, when the soul is growing, then why can't we remember the memories from our childhood?
Because see, from childhood, see, we don't have a perfect memory, no. Our memory is very short term, and in Kali Yuga, it is the curse actually. If you see in Satyuga and all, people had lot of memories. They didn't have to write also. If once they have been told, they would remember till their lifetime. Slowly, the memory power got reduced. Krishna reduced it, and in Kali Yuga, it is so bad that you will never remember some things which was happened. Very few things we remember, like, right? So sometimes it is not that 100% you forget of your childhood. Some small sweet memories are there. Some hard memories are there. It doesn't go. But yes, our memory is very short term. That's why we in Kali Yuga, that is the one of the problem, that we don't remember much. Our intelligence is not that much. We can't remember things for many long period. Okay, that is the default. Oh, okay. So it keeps on changing. We are not this body, and even we don't remember what is our past, what we have done in the previous life. So we only know about this current life, but it is not that we are just born in only in this life. It was thousand. How many lakh species are there? Anybody can remember?
84 lakhs.
84 lakhs. Can you
84
imagine?
lakhs.
Yes. So suppose you are just going through the cycle. It is a step by step. Okay. The lowest animal, then little bigger, higher, then little powerful, then little powerful. It goes on, and the final stage is the human form. It is the very rare form. Okay. So that which we have got, if we utilize it to the fullest, we will go back to Krishna. If you do it as per whatever it is. Bhagavad-Gita is the life manual. We are fortunate enough to read it. Many of them in this world must have not even touched it till now. So we are, maybe God has selected few of it. It is not that everyone gets the opportunity to read Bhagavad Gita, to study Bhagavad Gita. It is very, very rare. Don't consider yourself not that fortunate enough. It is, we are fortunate enough. At least we have taken up that mission. Okay, so God is not forcing you to just go and do bhakti. It is willingly you have to do it. Krishna will guide you because he is there in each and every one, right? So he will guide you to take out all the ignorance, but it is your responsibility to take it ahead. Okay, so we are not this body. We all know we are just not this body with skeleton, with bones, with flesh and all. We are just not this body. It is like the cover, it is like the jacket, the clothes which we are wearing. Okay, we keep on changing the clothes. No, will we keep the same dress entire life? We can't wear it. No, it will smell, it becomes dirty, it gets spoiled. Similarly, the body also gets spoiled. The wear and tear of the body is spoiled, and then you have to go to another body. If you are not doing bhakti, you will go through the same cycle of rebirth, death, rebirth, death. It will keep on happening. If you have to permanently go to Krishna Loka, then you have to do what you have to do? Bhakti. That is the only solution. That is the only way you have to go, how you can go back to Krishna. So we are not this body. Who are we?
Soul, Mataji.
We are spirit soul. Yes. Yes. And it is situated where?
In the
heart. And can you see that?
No,
And the soul size we have already discussed. It is 1/10,000 of the tip of the hair, and the soul keeps on. The soul doesn't move. The body keeps on moving. The body keeps on growing. When the body is growing, the soul is there only. But when the body is useless, the person is become very, very old. Is not able to do any activity. Then the soul just moves from this body and goes to another body as per his karma. He may go to human form. He may go to some animal form or some create. Anything can happen as per his karma. So who is going to tell me the three stages of God realization?
Brahma,
Yes.
Brahma,
Yes, very nice. And which is the best one?
Bhagwan.
Bhagwan. Very nice. So Brahman is the light form. Can you see? Some light is coming out of something. So that is Krishna's light. Okay. When Krishna was small, no, you have seen his picture, that light is there behind him. That is Krishna's light only. Okay, that is the light form of, that is also Krishna's power only, but that is just the reflection, the light. Okay, and then the Paramatma form, who is residing in each and every species of life, lowest animal to the highest animal, that is human, that is the highest animal. So whoever is there, the plants, the whatever which is living, that is movable or non-movable. Like plants don't move, no, even they have soul. So that everyone has Paramatma in him, and Paramatma is standing. Okay, he's not sitting aram se, he's standing, and he is there along with the soul to give the Chetana. Unless and until we don't surrender, we don't understand, he's not going to give us realization. And then the third stage is Bhagwan stage. So Bhagwan stage is like, you can treat him like a friend, you can treat him like your brother, your sister, whatever, your relatives. So Krishna, there are 9 ways of bhakti. Anybody remembers, knows that? Yes. Shravanam. Yes, Anushka, do you remember?
Ravanam Kirtanam Swarnapada Dasyam Saksham Atmanivedam
Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandhanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam.
Thank you, Anushka. Thank you, Nitin. Yes. So this is Bhagwan form, right? So Bhagwan is very pleasing, and you can just think about him. how much ever time you can think about him, 24/7 you can think about him, because he has a beautiful form, he has beautiful lotus like eyes, you know, his legs, his nails are like diamonds, you know, it is all mentioned in Bhagavatam. It is so beautiful. Krishna is so beautiful. We can't even imagine something, we see the actor or heroines and we become so fascinated with them, but you know, Krishna is so beautiful that entire Mathura, entire Vrindavan, everyone was crazy about him. They wanted to just look at Krishna. Krishna is so attractive. So try to get that attraction. Try to do some bhakti. Okay, now Arjuna is saying this, my intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions, with same instructions. It looks like equal, both are equal, right? Renunciation of work and do your activity. So he is saying this, both are looking like same. Which one should I do? Should I renounce my work? What is renounce my work? That is taking sannyasa. Renunciation in the is like you are just leaving everything and going to some forest and taking sannyasa and not working. And Krishna is saying you have to work, you have to do your karma, but you have to do it for the Vishnu. Like you are sacrificing, you are doing some yajna, you have to do that way. The duty you have to perform, you don't have the authority for the result. You don't have control over the result. That is, leave it to me. Therefore, please tell me which one is the most beneficial for me. Arjuna is saying this. Yes, who is reading this?
My intelligence is
The
Mataji, me.
Yes, read, whoever.
The blessed Lord said, O sinless Arjuna, I have already explained that there are two classes of men who realize the self. Some are inclined to understand him by empirical, philosophical speculation, and others are inclined to know him by devotional work.
Yes. So Krishna is saying some want to do sannyasa. They will just concentrate on him. They will try to read shastras. They'll try to concentrate. They'll try to achieve. And some of them through their speculations they want to achieve. And some are like they do devotional service and they know Krishna. Prabhupada writes, the blessed Lord said, "Oh sinless Arjuna, I have already explained that there are two classes of men who realize the self. They want to know who am I, why am I born." Two types of people are there, and from them, one is person who is taking sannyasa and he wants to involve philosophically, speculatively, and others are inclined to know him. How they know him? By doing devotional service. These two types of people. Now here, the person who is renouncing, but he is not able to control his senses. Many are there who can control the senses, right? They are not taking sannyasa, but still they are doing it. Like here, you can see a sannyasi is there, and he's thinking, because his senses are so strong, he wants to feel, he wants to eat tasty food. His tongue taste buds are so strong. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about his body. He's thinking about the money which is coming. He wants to make more money, and he's also thinking about the woman. These are the sense gratification thing. What is the sannyasi supposed to do?
Meditate on Lord.
we need to
Meditate on
meditate
Lord.
with
Yes, because he has left everything and he is not working for anybody. He has just gone and he is thinking that he will work for the Lord, and continuously he is not doing his. See, suppose he is married also, he will leave everything and he'll go. He's not taking care of his family. His kids are starving. He's not going to office or something, and he's just going and trying to meditate. But while meditating also, if he is thinking about eating food, how to make money, how my wife would be there, then that is of no use, right? It is useless. So these type of sannyasi is not recommended. Like this sannyasi, you can see he's smoking also. He's not able to control his senses, right? He wants to intoxicate himself. Even he wants to have gossips about stock market or gossips about whatever things. So he is very that type of sannyasi is not good. One who restrains the senses, he's trying to control his senses, but sense of action, but whose mind dwells on sense objects. These are the sense objects. He's thinking about it. certainly deludes himself as he is called a pretender. He is a mithyachari who wants to pretend that I am outwardly everybody is thinking, oh, that is a sannyasi, he is so good. But finally, but inside his mind, something is going on that is of sense gratification, that is not recommended by Krishna. These are the period of Brahma. Brahma's life is 311 trillion years. Okay, as per, if you calculate as per earthly things, no, as per this where we are living, if you calculate, that is 311 trillion years. And kalpas, one day for Brahma is called kalpa. And even there is a same type of night also. This is the time 1000 chatur yugas make so many years. Okay, that is also 4320 lakh years, billion years. Okay, and manvantras, that is 72 chatur yugas makes this much. If you calculate, no, it is too much, you can't remember all that. I'll share you a small note on it, you can just read that later on. Okay, and that is then is this, so it goes from small to big. Okay, then this is 4,43,20,000 years, that is chatur yugas. If you add all of the yugas, which are the 4 yugas?
Satyayuga, Treta-yuga,
Yes.
Satyayuga, Treta Yuga,
Yes.
Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga.
Yes, if you add this all, it becomes this. And if you add all this, it becomes this. And if you add 1,000 of this, then Brahma's kalpa is there. Okay, so Brahma has how many years of life? That is 100 years of life. Okay, into 360, into 2 kalpas, day and night is there, no? One kalpa is 1 day, and even 24 hours are there, 12 plus 12. The 2 kalpas are there. Okay, so he has so much of life. It is, you can consider almost half of this is already over, because Brahmaji is almost 50 years old now. Okay, again, if you divide a trillion years, 311 trillion years divided by 2, that comes around 150, and then around 155, I think. 5.5 something. So till it's again so many trillions years are spending. So we don't have to worry much. When the Brahma's life is over, no, big destruction happens. Entire universe goes inside Krishna again, and after some time again it is being recreated. Okay, it happens. The entire universe is recreated. Annihilation and destruction keeps on happening. So this is the age of all the yugas. If you see, Satyuga has 17,28,000 years, Treta Yuga has 12,96,000 years, and Dwapar Yuga has 8,64,000 years, and Kali Yuga has 4,32,000 years. Okay?
Mataji,
Yes, beta.
Mataji, what if Brahma's life is over?
All the planets will go inside Krishna, and everything will be stagnant for some time. And again, Krishna creates it, because Krishna is very merciful. Even though when we make lot of mistakes, when very much is there, and it is the creation, like the death and the life is continuously happening, no? The body, when the life is there, the life passes from different stages of life, from a baby to boyhood, and then youth, and then adult, and then old age. Similarly, this universe also happens to destruct. It is being annihilated again, and again it will be created. Okay, it would be created again. So we are in this yuga, and we have almost passed 5,000 plus years. So many years are still there in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is the actually it is the lowest of all the yugas, if you see. But in this Kali Yuga, one best thing is there. If you always keep on chanting the lotus name of the Lord, definitely you will go to the lotus feet of the Lord. You'll go to the you're going to go to that place. Okay, so these are the period of Kali Yuga. What is it? 4,32 years, and it goes reverse. It is
Mataji,
yes, beta.
Mataji, if one kalpa is a daytime for Brahma, then what is it for us?
So see, if you consider, it is 1,000 times more above see, this is what it keeps on happening. If you add all these years, it is very, very high. We can't even, maybe it is, if 1 second of Brahma is almost a year for us, okay? As you have seen in Brahma, one story is there wherein Brahmaji kidnapped all the Gopas who had come to play with Krishna, and he just kidnapped and he kept, and he just when by the time he came, it was almost a year, and Krishna had expanded himself in, so all the Gopas, all the cows there, and by the time 1 year was passed and nobody came to know in Vrindavan that this had happened. Only Balaram ji knew, because he is also incarnation of the Lord. So that is the power, that is the power of the Lord. So these are the 4 yugas, which is it? Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. This keeps on happening. Okay, after Kali Yuga, again Satyuga will come. This cycle will keep on happening. So it is like, if you see 17 lakh 28, and this was the place where was the this was, you know, Varahadev. This was in which? This was in different planet. Varahadev saved the Mother Earth. Mother Earth is who? Devi Sita only, no? Lakshmi only.
Yes, Mata.
Yes. So he saved her. Okay, and he had kidnapped her. He took it on his tusk and he ran away. And Krishna had to come in that form and help it. Even this Kurma avatar was there in Satyuga. These are the avatars in both the parties, the Devtagan and the Asuras. Both had done Amrit Manthan. You all know, right? And in this only, Mohini was actually the Amrit was come. Today the Mohini Ekadashi is there. So from that, because we got a lot of things was there inside the water. So Krishna had to take Kurma avatar in this. And that's why because somebody has to stay stagnant, and on that they had kept the mountain and they had done Amrit Manthan. And both the parties, the demonic and Devi, the Devtas, they had to churn the entire sea, and all the important good things had come out from the sea. Even Mahalakshmi came from here. Okay, so this is the Satyuga. This is Treta Yuga. Treta Yuga, where, what was it? Which place was it?
Different.
Rama,
Yes.
Ayodhya.
Yes. And then Dwapar Yuga, you all know. Where was it? Actually, it was in India and Sri Lanka, no? So this is a different country altogether. In Dwapar Yuga, what happened?
Same family.
Same family, yes, very good. And it was, you all know, these all things are happened. And then in Kali Yuga, it is, destruction is there in the same country. Everything is there, the same person. We are only doing it. We are only distracting ourselves. We are only doing all that. So we are only responsible for our whatever wrong things we are doing. Satyuga has this much of period, and but all the yugas, the main purpose was to please the Lord everywhere. In Satyuga, they used to, what they used to do? They used to meditate. They used to meditate on Krishna. Okay. In the Dwapar Yuga, what did they do? In Treta Yuga, what did they do? They did fire sacrifice. And in Dwapar Yuga, they did temple worship. Okay, elaborate temple worship. And in Kali Yuga, we are being given one blessing that we have to chant the name of the Supreme Lord. Then we can, that is the sacrifice which we can do. That is the Nama Sankirtana movement which we can do, right? We can just start one shloka. 3.9. Anybody wants to chant? यज्ञात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गा समाचरा. Who is reading?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes,
Work
Jia.
done as a sacrifice for Vishnu.
Mataji,
has to
me.
be performed.
Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his sacrifice And in that way, you will always remain free from bondage.
Yes. So you have to do it for the satisfaction of the Lord. Otherwise, we are in the bondage because we are getting everything from the Lord. We have to offer it to the Lord. We have to sacrifice it for the Lord. And then we have to take the results of it. Otherwise, we are in the bondage. Like if you're eating the fruits, vegetables, everything that belongs to the Lord. And if you're not offering to the Lord and eating it, we are like a thief. We are doing the sinful activity. Okay, that would bind us in this material world. We are being Maya Devi will bind us because she is given the power to take care of this material world, right? She will bind you. And Krishna is the controller of her, right? And Krishna doesn't interfere the cycle which he has already created. Okay, the karma, whatever you do, only he interferes when his devotees are in trouble. Okay, he takes care of, he takes the charge of the devotees. Yes, Anushka, you want to chant?
Mataji, my sister will chant.
Yes.
Yajnatat karmano netralokoyam karma bandhanah zattam karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara.
Very nice. Okay. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. We all know he's Krishna himself, who came just 500 years ago. Krishna came 5,000 years ago. And after that, Advaita Prabhu, because he was, Shivji became very compassionate about all the humans here. They were doing so much of wrong things in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is famous for that. They are very type of hypocritic people. They would have very limited memory. They would have very limited life span, because in Satyuga and all, people used to stay for long years, and slowly it reduced. And in Kali Yuga, it is almost very less. And that is why he had to come. Krishna was being requested to come, and Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years back. And in Kali Yuga, to spread the Maha Mantra, he is always companioned by his plenary expansion. Who is he? Is Nityananda Prabhu. Always when Krishna is there, Balram is there. When Sri Ram is there, Lakshman is there. Okay. And his potency, Sri Gadadhara Pandita, who is his potency, is, you can just say like Radharani. Okay. She is his internal potency, his incarnation, Sri Advaita Prabhu, that is Shivji, right? And his marginal potency, Srivasa Prabhu, that is, you can say Brahmaji. Okay. So, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vranda. So, I offer my respectful obeisances unto Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, Shri Advaita Prabhu, Gadadhara Pandita, Srivasa Thakura, and all the devotees. Even this Gadadhara Pandita is actually Narad Muni, okay, Narad Muni, sorry. And Advaita Prabhu is, I think, Brahmaji. Sorry, Advaita Prabhu is Shivji. Okay. Fine. Anybody has any doubt? Okay. Why should I chant? Why should I chant? Can anybody tell me?
To get the blessings of Lord Vishnu.
Yes. So Krishna's blessings you will get. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying is Mahavadana Avatara. He was the blessings to this in this material world. He is a blessing. So because of that, he has given an opportunity for all the human beings so that they chant very nicely. Yes, who wants to read?
Mataji, may I read?
Mataji, me.
Yes, chant. Read.
Shri
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is known as the
Vadanya Avatara.
Avatara, the most magnanimous incarnation. For he does not consider the offenses of fallen souls. We must first take shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, because we are so fallen, we are not eligible to take the name of the Lord, right? We think so much wrong things. We do so wrong habits. We have so many wrong habits. We are not that purified. Our heart is not that clean to offer anything to the Lord, but he is Mahavadanya Avatara. That is why he has special mercy on us, and he considers the offense of the fallen soul. He'll take it, he'll accept it. Krishna is not like that. He may not like it, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very merciful, and even Nityananda Prabhu is more merciful. He is the he is also incarnation of the Lord. He will give you the guidance. He is like our Acharya. He will give you the knowledge, right? So because of that, we will not do any mistakes, and we will get the bhava to do bhakti very nicely. So in this material world, in this Kali Yuga, people are, whoever are there, they are fallen souls. They are not that pure enough, but he doesn't take the offenses, and he gives the shelter, and we have to take the shelter from him. So you can understand Maha Mantra, which is there: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare is bija, the seed which is there, the bhakti bija which we have to cultivate inside our heart. So that consists of Ha is Hari, Hari is Krishna, and Re is Radharani. The meaning of Hari is one who captivates all, capture in the Atma. Chit is what? Atma, the soul of everybody. The bija is what? You know, bija means the seed, no? You can understand that way. So Rama is also the seed. Rama and Krishna are not different. Okay, they both are the same. You can't differentiate between Rama and Krishna. They both are same. It is just the different pastimes of the Lord. Ra is Radha and Ma is Madhav. Madhav is who? Krishna only, no? There are so many thousands of names amongst that. One is Madhav, right? From the, what is the meaning of that? That is Madhu. What is the meaning of Madhu? Madhu is honey. It is very tasty, no, sweet. And Madhav means Krishna, who is sweet like honey for Radharani and his devotees. All the devotees are so always likes to think about the Lord. Yes, I'm just sending the attendance key. You can all mark it. Just mark your attendance. Okay, so this is the, you can understand. And they are in the Madhurya Rasa, the topmost Rasa. There are 5 Rasas, and that is the topmost Rasa, and is in the mode of Raja Gopis. You can understand all the Gopis, they kept on thinking about the Lord 24/7. Benefits of chanting. If you chant properly, what will happen before and after? See, so many things are there inside mind. But when you chant, your mind becomes relaxed. It becomes clean, okay? Gets hold of their mind. By chanting the mantra, one can get hold of their mind. They can get firm. Otherwise, you keep on thinking. So many thoughts keep on coming, no? Get rid of fear, stress, and anxiety. The mantra is pure, spiritual sound vibration. That is the sound vibration. And it can help us develop the consciousness to understand ourselves. Okay, when we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we start to clear the impure consciousness that keeps. Consciousness is very important, no? You feel that you don't have consciousness, but without consciousness, nothing happens. This mantra, in a way, connects us to the higher energy and help us to break away from that endless cycle and attachment of physical world. Otherwise, we keep on going to this. We are so attached to this, any results in this material world. We are just bonded there. When you are attached here, no, you can't get attached to the Krishna. That's why you have to leave all this moha and all. So this is the percentage. When your small kid is there, his skull thickness is so and so. That's why please try to not look at the phone for long. Otherwise, see, it becomes like this. Now it is like this. When you watch phone for more than 15 minutes, your entire mind is like, it becomes a little aggressive. Meditation can change the brain structure in just 8 weeks. It also increases gray matter in parts of the brain associated with learning. Okay, 10 minutes of meditation can help you. How to chant? Everybody knows how to chant? You have to take the Japamala like this, okay? And this is the Krishna bead which is there. This is a Krishna bead. What you have to do? You have to chant Panchatattva on this. Okay, what is the Panchatattva mantra?
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta.
Yes, and after that you have to start chanting. Okay, you usually don't use this finger, you just chant, and then after 108 beats you finish one mala. That is called one round of japa. Okay, that is that takes almost 10 minutes or sometimes 7 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes. Also you can chant anywhere. There is no ritual that you should sit and chant, you can't stand and chant, nothing like that. But yes, you can chant it with full dedication. And in for spiritual progress in this Kali Yuga, what you have to do, you have to just chant. There is no alternative. Only the name of the Lord will save you. What is that? Hare Nama. Who's chanting this? Yes, chant.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Kevala, Kalaula Seva,
Very nice, thank you. So this is the only, in this Kali Yuga, there is no other alternative but just to chant the holy name of the Lord. That is the only alternative which is there. You can offer so nice prayers to the Lord. The devotee of the Lord are released from all the kinds of sins, because what they do, whatever is there, even this leaf, even this food, even this grass, everything, whatever we eat, this comes from nature. And we are just cutting the trees, we are picking the fruits, everything, whatever is there. And if you're not offering it to the Lord, because everything belongs to the Lord, and if you're not offering it to the Lord, we are like a thief. We are eating we are stealing somebody's property and eating it for our benefit. We should not do it. We should offer it to the Lord and accept it as prasadam. That becomes a sacrifice. Otherwise, who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment, so they will eat only sin. Okay, 3.14. Anybody wants to chant? Annad bhavanti bhutani prajanyadanna sambhava yajna bhavati prajanyo yajna karma samudbhavaha. Yes, Sanushka, chant.
Annad bhavati bhutani parjanyadanna sambhavaha yagnat bhavati parjanyo yagnat karma samudbhavaha.
Yes, who is reading?
All living bodies subsist on food grains which are produced from rains. Rains are produced by performance of yajna, sacrifice, and yajna is born of prescribed duty.
Yes, very nice. So whatever food we all eat food, right? Without food we can't live, and that is produced. The food grain is produced from rain, because the rain is coming. That is why it is growing, and that's why it is happening. Rains are produced by performance of yajnas. Whatever is there, that has been performed as yajna. If you offer that to the Lord, that becomes the yajna. And yajna is born of prescribed duties. That is the duty which you have to do. So whatever you do, that happens to be given to, that is to be offered to the Lord. Otherwise, we are doing the wrong things. So see, whatever the seed is there, the seed also is given by the Lord. We may think that we are putting a lot of efforts, but even the seed from which the plant is grown, that is also received from Krishna only. The plant has been sown, then it germinates, then sprouts come, then seed happens, the plant grows, flowers come, then again the plant gives fruits, and seeds are again coming out. So this is all because the rain is coming, cloud is coming, sun is coming, everything. This is the cycle which keeps on happening. From year till year, everything is happening. This is all that is the cycle which is created. But when you offer this food to the Lord, then definitely you are doing a sacrifice. So everybody has to do their duties. If the pilots go on strike, everybody, whoever wants to travel, they are not going, they are having difficulty, and entire nation becomes problematic, right? Even the doctors, when they go for strike, all the patients are not keeping well. Even when the teachers are on strike, the kids are not getting whatever is there. So they have to do the prescribed duty. Everybody has to do their prescribed duty. Yadyadacharati shreshta tattadevetaro janah sayat pramanam kuruta karote lokastat anuvartate. So whatever action the great man performs, suppose some great person is there and whatever action he is doing, he is smoking, all his disciples, all his colleagues or his assistants would like to smoke. If he is doing something good, everybody wants to copy him. If he is buying good clothes, everybody would appreciate and like to have that. So the great person, whatever action he is doing, the common man definitely likes to follow the steps, right? And whatever standards he set, it becomes an explanatory act. That's why Krishna is telling Arjuna, please become, and because he is a great person, he is also called Budakesha, he is very powerful, Dhananjaya, he has acquired a lot of wealth, and Krishna is telling, if you don't become the role model for the coming generation, people would say something wrong about you. And a self-realized soul, he is very powerful and very with self-respect and pride, and if he is not been respected well, he would not like anybody with self-respect. If somebody is saying something wrong about them, will they like it?
No, Mataji.
No, right? So Krishna is saying you have to become the role model. Great. It is the responsibility of the great persons to set right examples. Yes, Anushka Chan.
Okay, Mataji. Yadhyadachayati shresthaha tattadevataro janaha saya pramanam kurute lokastadanuvartate.
Very nice. Thank you so much. So it is the duty of everybody to just whoever is there, the great person, for great person is being looked upward, so that he, whatever he does, we also try to follow him. So you can see Krishna is so beautiful, so beautiful. There is no one greater than him, and he is the supreme cause of all causes. He is the cause of all causes, right? Sarva Karana Karanam, he is the reason of everything. The bewildered spirit soul, what happens? Under the influence of the three modes, what are the three modes of material nature? Which are the three modes? See, these are the three modes. Satoguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, right? Yes. Yes, Rajasic, Tamasic good. These are the three modes of material nature who is being controlled by Krishna only, okay? These are the three modes. Thinks himself to be we think that we are doing some activity, I did the action, but it is not like that. Somebody is making you do it, okay? Actually carried out by the material nature. So we have to know, we have to be very strong enough to control our senses. These are the senses which are there. We'll see in the next slide, 5 senses which are there. The senses are so strong, which can like forcibly carry you from one place to another. It can keep on changing your mind, your taste, so much of like, if you want to eat something, you may do something like that. Those senses are so strong. Always the mind, even of a man of discrimination who is enduring to control him, even though he wants to control, but his senses are so strong, that's why he may do some mistakes. So 5 senses which are the eyes, nose, tongue, ears, and skin. So these are and along with the mind is also there. Mind will give you the intelligence, what is the right thing, what is the wrong thing. Okay, so here if you see the chariot, these are the 5 senses. This is the mind which will control yourself, and this is the person with intelligence who is using it. But who is giving the soul is giving the intelligence to the soul to do some action. Don't let that senses go here and there, and it is helping the person. Okay, so you can understand what all things are there with this. If the body is made up of 5 elements, okay, what are they? Ether, air, fire, water, earth. Okay, these are the 5 elements. You can say air is Vayu, the whatever you can see, and ether is the smell, in the Akash, whatever is there, and earth is the Prithvi, the sand and all. And Jala is water, you all know. These 5 elements are in our body like this. The blood which is there, you can compare it as water. The calories, the energies which are there, which is the digestion system which is there. The fire is there in our body. Because of that, the food has been digested, no? So that is the fire. And breathe, that is the air, Vayu. And cavities and all, the space which is there, that is the, you can understand that in that sense, Akash. and the skin and the bone which is there, the bones are the earth. Okay, and whatever you think, the information which is gone inside, so attraction and repulsion of the senses objects are felt by embodied being, but one should not fall under the control of the senses. Sometimes even we know that that is wrong and this is right, but still we want to do even though that is wrong. No, why do we do that? Even we know that, yeah, we have to study, but still we are not able to control our sleep because our senses are so strong. No, so we have to control our senses. How can you control your senses? Through intelligence. You know, if I don't study, I'm not going to get good marks. So you're getting some intelligence. Your mind is using some intelligence, but your soul is giving you the right direction, because unless and until you don't count on it, it will not help you control senses objects, because they are subliming blocks of the on the path of self-realization. They are the blocks of, I'll just send all this PPTs. These are the facts which you see. The male brain is 10% bigger than the female, but the female brain works more. This is our brain is so powerful. We all know, even though we are so small, it looks so small, but it has lot of consciousness, right? Only 5% active conscious, subconsciousness is 95%. These are the amazing facts of the brain. Okay, affective network. Why this is engagement is required, representation is also required for learning, and how action and expression. This makes learning more powerful. You all know who is he?
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein.
Yes, he's saying that when he read Bhagavad-Gita, reflects about how God created this universe, everything else seems to be so super, like you can't even imagine how the planets are placed, how, and all it is on the same direction, how it is placed. We can't even imagine. This is all God's plan. I have made Bhagavad-Gita as the source of my inspiration. So he's also saying that, okay, so you can understand so powerful Bhagavad-Gita is. You all should learn it, try to activate it, okay? These are all the visual, they have given nice presentation. You all can go through that. I'll send that to you. These are the 4 type of people, Chaturvidha Bhajan Seva. These are, these are the 4 types of Vana Ashrama Dharma, which is there. Like the Kshatriyas, they are supposed to, what are they supposed to do?
They need to
Fight.
fight.
They fight, no? They fight for justice. Yeah, warriors. They help whoever is weak, and they try to fight for justice and all. They fight, okay? And these are the farmers. And these are the Vaishyas, okay? They are the labor class, you can say, Shudras. And these are the Brahmanas. These are the 4 type of community which was given. Brahmanas, Shudras, Brahmanas, Shudras, Kshatriyas, and Vaishyas. Vaishyas are the people who used to do business. It is far better to discharge whatever prescribed duties it is there. It's better, even though they are doing it at a fault. Whoever is there, they have to do it. Even though it is our, like being a student, it is our duty to be to study well. Okay, even though you are studying it wrong, like you are trying to put some efforts, you are not doing it correctly, but still you are doing it. No, you have that intention to do it. Do it very religiously. Definitely, if you are doing it at fault, one day you will correct itself. Then another it's better to do your activity than doing somebody else. Somebody is doing something, they are planting tree or they're cutting. You just leave your studies and go and cut the trees. That is not right. No, you have to do your prescribed duties. Destruction in the course of performing one's own duty is better than engaging another's duty. To follow another path is dangerous, very dangerous. Krishna is saying that working senses are superior to dull matter. Like, what is the dull matter? Mind is higher than the senses. Like the body which is there, this is made up of 5 elements which are there. Earth,
water,
Fire,
Fire, space.
So so Krishna is saying that is the dull matter, okay? But mind is higher than the senses. If it is more higher than the senses which we have, intelligence is still higher than the mind. and the soul is even higher than the intelligence. Okay, so what is the takeaway message today we learned is law of karma. If you put if you have good activity, if you put right things, if you sow some seed plant, definitely the same fruit you're going to get. Okay, whatever you do, if you do good things, you're going to get good reactions for it. Okay, punya, pious deeds, good reaction. If you do wrong things, impious deeds, you are going to get bad reactions for it. As you sow, you are going to get the same result. You're going to get all happiness and sadness in our life is due to our past karma. You all know that, right? Everybody has marked their attendance. Whatever we are saying that we why am I yes, beta?
Mataji, yesterday I attended the class, but in the dashboard it's saying that I'm absent.
Okay, no problem. You send me the screenshot. You just send me the screenshot and give me a email ID on WhatsApp. Okay. So this is the poem. I'll just share this PPT. You can all go through this. Right? It's very beautiful. You can all send your drawings also. Very nice drawings, kids do. You can all do, if you want digital drawing also, if you can do it, then you can do that also. You can hand paint it, you can send it to me, or I'll open the group if you want to send me. Let me know, I'll open the group for you all. Okay, you can all send the message in our WhatsApp group. Vanchas, everybody chant. Vancha kalpata rupasya kripa sindhu vacha patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo
namo namaha.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Vanchakalpatrubhaisya
Kripa sindhu. Yes, chant.
कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.
Very nice. Thank you. Let us all chant once.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare